Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first ever podcast with Michael and Tom for XOXO Boise. We're just looking to give you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at our life together. For those of you who don't know him, this is the infamous
Tom Wheeler, or in my drag name, Tom fucking Wheeler.
How else would you describe yourself besides a realtor?
A community activist.
Okay. What are some of the things that you've done in the past to activate?
Well, I've done many things as it relates to advocating for LGBTQ folks in the real estate space. So I've merged my real estate work and my advocacy into one, and that's looked different over the years, and now it looks a lot like throwing pride festivals and having bills presented in the Idaho House that would prosecute me for my efforts.
Which I'm very proud of you for.
Yeah. I love ruffling feathers.
You do.
How about you?
I would describe myself as a entrepreneur, a leader in the community, and just an overall funny guy. Today, I thought it might be fun for us to do a little quiz on how well we know each other.
I love it. I think we know each other pretty well, but let's find out.
Okay, first question is, what is my favorite movie of all time?
Oh, girl. This movie is called Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Sure.
Funny enough, it takes place in Montrose, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And if you don't know where I'm from Minnesota, don't you know? And when we first started dating, you'd played this movie, and to Michael's recollection, I'd fallen asleep a few times.
I've tried to show it to you twice.
But we finally watched it. Did we watch it with my parents?
Yeah, they hated it.
It's so funny. And it's definitely, the humor is probably a bit out of touch with modern day.
I mean, it's Kirstie Alley, it's Kirsten Dunst, it's Brittany Murphy, it's Ellen Barkin, and it's just about this beauty pageant in Mount Rose, Minnesota, where one of them loses their mind and people start to die. It's not it's a comedy more than it is scary.
It's hilarious, but the humor is a little dark.
Yeah. And it is my favorite movie. And I would make guys that I would go on dates with, if we were going to go to the next level, I'd make them watch this movie. And if they didn't like it, I was like, well, this probably isn't going to work. So the fact that you fell asleep twice during this movie is a testament to how much I love you. Your favorite movie of all time, is it Love Actually? That's the one where he writes the note, where she does the notes in front of her to tell her she loves him. No,
I don't even know if I know what my favorite movie of all time is. I really love White Chicks. I think that one's hilarious.
That is a good one.
Also very much out of touch, but it just iconic and really sums up my experience in my early adolescence.
As a white chick?
I'm obsessed with that movie.
Which is completely inappropriate now. I probably would not be able to get made. I would just throw so many of the good movies. If you could travel, or if I could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would I go?
I don't know if there's a specific destination, but you'd probably go somewhere remote. They have to have Wi-Fi though. Where you could go to some bougie spa and be off-grid and do spa stuff.
That's true.
I don't know that there's a specific location that you would go, because you don't seem to have a need to go anywhere in the world. If I could go anywhere in the world right now, where would I go? You
would go international. You would probably go to Greece or the Netherlands or maybe Japan.
I would definitely go somewhere in Europe. I'm planning my annual sabbatical, my solo sabbatical European style, which I've done the last 2 years. This is my 3rd year. Highly recommend. Take yourself on vacation. And I'm thinking, I'm also not super planned, so I'm kind of not decided yet, but
whichever has the cheapest flight, probably.
A cheap flight, doable in 7 days.
Yeah.
10 days, maybe.
What is my go-to comfort food?
White chocolate chip. Cookies.
Or just cookies in general.
Yeah, definitely. Cookies. Rice Krispies.
I do love Rice Krispies too.
What about mine? What's my go-to comfort food?
Well, I don't know if it comforts you, but if your fries are put in front of you, you kind of can't control yourself. And then I know you love Wilder's Pizza.
I do love carbs.
And bread too, any type of bread.
Any carb combined with ranch.
4 ranches.
And also, I have not seen any of these questions, so this is really authentic. Which song do you play and repeat the most? I think right now, the song you're playing and repeat right now is Chaparral Roan, Pink Pony Club.
Yeah.
If Michael could star in the Pink Pony Club music video.
I did.
Before it was shot, Michael was running around in West Hollywood, and there's a lyric in there that says, "I'm just having fun," and that totally sums up
Yes.
a decade of time in LA.
I left Idaho at 18 years old. I came out when I was 16 at the Catholic high school here, and there were no other gay dudes. And I was like, this sucks. I want to date someone. So I went to LA, went to West Hollywood, and spent like 10 debaucherous years just like living my best life.
At the Pink Pony Club.
Like, she said she wrote this song about a go-go boy in West Hollywood, like just like living up their life. And I'm like,
You're that go-go boy.
I was the one trying to fuck the go-go boys.
We might have to cut that.
What?
That was so explicit. Michael does love a go-go boy. There's one thing in the world he loves more than white macadamia chocolate chip cookies. That's why we live in Idaho.
And the song that you play on I don't know.
It kind of depends on the mood. I consistently replay meditation music in the morning. That's pretty consistent.
What is my biggest fear or phobia?
I would say your biggest fear or phobia is a fear that like everything will be taken away, that the other shoe will drop.
Yeah. Abandonment.
It's taken some time to trust that that's not going to happen.
I would say that your biggest fear is abandonment.
I'm a people pleaser in nature.
Yeah.
I love people and never want to disappoint. And like our little dog Oliver, when he gets hurt, he doesn't want you to know.
I know you do. That's why you want to get married.
It's probably another episode.
Who is my celebrity crush?
Henry Cavill.
Yours is...
I'm crushing on one right now.
Is it Ryan Reynolds?
No.
No? Who is it?
Well, I just finished Fellow Traveler.
Oh, Matt Bomer.
And I just love the character he plays in that show. He's such a daddy. If I could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
I feel like you would probably have dinner with like the entire crowd of the Stonewall riots.
Yeah, I really get inspired by it's like maybe like Harvey Milk or Marsha P. Johnson or some of the folks who like paved the way for the LGBTQ movement. I definitely, that would be cool.
If I could have dinner with anybody, who do you think it would be?
Henry Cavill.
Oh no, I think it might actually be Taylor Swift. I love her.
What would you talk about?
I just have a lot of questions. It's like
what's it like being a billionaire?
Yeah, and also like, you're kind of a badass. Like, you don't seem to give two fucks. Like, how did you get there? I really admire that about her.
Maybe you could have dinner on her private jet. Okay, what's my dream job?
Your dream job is being a housewife and mother and activist and getting paid a ton of money to do that.
You gotta articulate.
What is my dream job?
Your dream job is to be a celebrity movie star, but not having to do the movies, just like have a TV show. And
I would love to be a host or like
something involving cameras.
Yeah. What's my favorite way to spend a lazy day?
Michael's favorite way to spend a lazy day would be to move the least distance possible from bed. It's raining outside.
That's true.
It's moody outside.
Very moody.
All the blinds are closed. You're laying on the couch the entire day. Order every meal to DoorDash. And not just leave on the front step, but come inside and put it on the table next to me.
Yeah.
And watch anime and shows and maybe take an Advil PM at 10 a.m. just to be sleepy.
Some of that was true. That's a little skewed. I do love a rainy day. I love getting to sleep in. I would actually love the opportunity to get up and work out, get a massage, get a facial, get a pedicure, get all like oiled up, and then rolled into my house, and then served some food, and then play video games and watch TV, and then like later maybe have some friends come over and like entertain me. So your dream day is to wake up, whenever you feel ready to wake up, definitely not too early, and you would go and you would meditate and you would cuddle with Bubba, our dog. And then you would probably do yoga, have a lot of sex. Sex would be something that's riddled throughout the day for you. And
Wow.
is that not true?
It's not true, no.
Yeah, okay. And then it would be to go on walks with Bubba and then maybe have a nice dinner at the table together. Get it right.
I would definitely have morning cuddles. I would not get out of bed until I absolutely had to. A walk, some Kundalini. If you need to do some amazing Kundalini, Mary Baker, Mantra Simran, Tuesday evenings, Saturday mornings, I swear by it.
You do some weird stuff. What's the most memorable gift I've ever received from you?
We value gifts differently, I think.
It's true.
Most memorable gift that you've ever received from me.
It's actually pretty, I think you know what it is.
I know.
It wasn't expensive. I still use it to this day.
This blue spongy pillow that you asked me to order you for some holiday. That's your favorite.
It was an infomercial, and it was for my iPad because I like to watch anime about 12 inches from my face every night before I fall to sleep on an iPad. And it's this little blue triangular pillow that switches around, and you can angle your iPad at different. And I take it on planes with me. Everywhere. That was probably the most impactful gift you've ever gotten me.
And you asked me for you.
But I think the most impactful gift that I've ever gotten you is the ring that I got you.
Why don't you tell them more about this? I'd be curious what people think. Catch us on the next episode. So what was the most memorable gift I've ever received from you? Well, I think what was more memorable than this item was the cute little note you gave me of all the things. So my favorite gifts that I ever receive are the ones that don't cost anything, that come from the heart. Michael used to write me poetry and all the different things.
So when I was luring him in.
Yeah, and so I still have all that saved. Some of it's printed and they're hung up on my office wall. So the most memorable gifts I've ever received are the ones are
my poems. That's really cute.
And one of these days maybe I'll read one.
Well, this is the last question. What's my most annoying habit? Be honest.
So the most annoying habit that just top of mind, Michael loves to have bedtime snackies. And there's nothing more annoying than getting into bed and rolling around on some freshly ground cookie crumbs. It's like those back things you can lay on that are get all your trigger points.
Yeah.
That's like that, but cookie crumbs in the bed. How about you? What's the most annoying habit?
Most annoying habit? Well, which one?
The most annoying.
It's probably your forgetfulness.
It's not my strength to remember things.
No, but you're really indomitable. You don't remember stuff, but it's hard to keep you down.
Yeah, it doesn't slow me down. I'm aware of this. And it's something I've had to grow into.
Me too. We've worked through this
And I've gotten a lot better. I used to lose my wallet and shit.
Yeah.
I've really dialed in the important things. Yeah. So now we're at least to the point where I'm telling you this, you have to email it or text it to me or I will not remember.
That's fair. So how was this process today?
It was fun. I would say we know each other pretty well.
I agree. I'm curious to find your favorite movie, though. I feel like there's got to be one.
I know.
You just can't remember.
I'm not really a movie buff.
I know. I can't remember it, though.
But it would be memorable. I remember Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. And if you would like to pose some questions for us to answer, feel free to leave a comment or send us a message, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.